Hey everybody, we're going to do an all signs what to expect for the weekend of May 2nd. Please remember roles can be reversed or flip-flopped throughout these readings. I do look at the most prominent energy of what you could use the most help with. This is usually a little difficult or a little negative from what people would see. I'm not trying to focus on the negative. I'm trying to help people prepare, better prepare, or mentally prepare. And I'm not saying it in a way to attract these energies. It's just if you can catch these triggers or these red flags or whatever within you, then you can react better. So I use tarot as much as I can as a healing tool, not to focus on doom and gloom, so to speak. But I do like to give that, what do you call it? Intro, just because a lot of people are like, why is that coming out? Well, do you really need help in accepting something amazing coming in? Probably not. So, anyways, I've been MIA this week because I have a lot of allergies. And one specific one, formaldehyde, apparently is a form of it is in contact solution because America. They get away with calling it something else. I'm normally pretty good about catching things and ingredients, but this one, they changed the name pretty significantly, so I did not catch it. My allergist actually had to put it into her system to catch it. Long story short, they get away with calling it something different because it releases the formaldehyde. It's not actually formaldehyde when it goes in. Whatever. So anyways, here I am. I'm not blind, so that's nice. I am on steroids, so I'm a bit of a rawr right now. I'm also a little narcoleptic because I'm having to really take quite a bit of stuff. So anyways, here we are. I am pre-recording. This is not live due to the narcolepsy and other factors. But anyways, let's get started. We go from fire, earth, air, and then to water here, starting with the fixed sign, going to cardinal, and then mutable signs. I think that's it. I have my coffee in case I start getting sleepy because it's probably going to happen. Yeah, let's go. I feel like I thought it was Wednesday. I've been so out of it. So out of it. Definitely missing a few days of my life here. All right, Leo. For the Four of Wands on your side, you've got the Devil, the Temperance, Page of Cups. On this energy side, they've got the Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Let me see the Empress. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Judgment card. Okay. And the Chariot's at the bottom of the deck. You seem to be healing over some type of... I do feel like there was a toxic situation in your life, or possibly still is. There's something unhealthy that you're healing from. And I'm not sure if it's your attachment style, if you're becoming aware of something here. With the Page of Cups, I do feel like your heart is starting to open back up in a particular direction. I don't feel it necessarily being in the same direction as this, if that makes sense. It's almost like if this is a attachment style or some kind of unhealthy pattern of yours that seems to play out within a connection or a commitment, then that is what you're paying attention to in healing. If that makes sense. It's not necessarily the commitment itself to whoever that is. I hope that made sense. Now, I don't know what kind of commitment this is. If this is a family member, a friendship, a lover type dynamic, I don't know. but I see you actively working on healing this for you. Now, in this energy here, this one is an energy that is looking towards you or feeling pulled towards you. I do feel like there's a lot of love, but for some reason it feels either scared. Why can't I talk? Are you not talking to this person? I don't know. It almost feels like you're not talking to whoever this is. I don't know, but it does feel like they are. There is love here, but there is some kind of fear of either one, being left, or two, the fact that you left. Somebody left. It looks like, or again, fear of leaving. Some kind of fear there. Now within the shared energy, I really like this a lot. The Empress here. The slowest card here with the Knight of Pentacles, and then increasing here with the Knight of Swords, the Judgment, and like I said, the Chariot was at the bottom of the deck. This almost feels like a slowly but surely building on a secure attachment. If you don't know what that means, please look it up, your attachment style. Now, it is possible to have different types of attachment styles, okay? So say, for example, you show up secure in a partner type dynamic, lover type dynamic, but you're going to show up dismissive avoidant or fearful avoidant in others, i.e. one towards a previous connection, like a previous romantic connection, because that individual activated those things for you, or family dynamic or something along those lines. It is possible to have those, so you can answer these questions due to the different natures of those, if that makes sense, until you are steadily secure in all, if that makes sense. Why can't I talk? I was talking just fine. I think this is probably the most I've talked in all week. One second, I'm so sorry. Sorry, and I've already lost my timestamps. Aries, second sign in. All right, Aries, Aries, Aries. Four of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor. Let me see the Four of Swords. The Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, Four of Wands. It seems like you are waiting for some type of connection, some type of love, or something to develop here within this connection. I'm curious why the Queen of Cups, because it almost feels like you're waiting for a specific type of love within this. I don't know if that makes sense. It feels like the way that you're hoping for it to show up. I do feel like you have love for whoever this is, yeah. But for some reason, something feels like it needs to be healed or recovered or, I don't know, like replenished or something like that. It feels different. Now on this energy side with the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, something has happened here. The Ten of Swords here, and then the Knight of Pentacles. It's like slowly but surely trying to recover from whatever happened. Let me see the Emperor. We've got the World so far. King of Swords, Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. So yeah, again, waiting for something to be replenished, regenerated, anew here, some kind of new energy coming in. There, you could have a choice or a decision to make between two different dynamics or two different, I'm so sorry. There is like no rest happening. I'm sorry. Oh my God. But yeah, like I said, you could have a choice between two different dynamics. Now, I'm not sure if it's between two different people or two, like there's a interfering energy here at all, or if there is something like on the peripheral that is still affecting this for whatever reason, which would make sense with this happening here. But it almost looks like passion and logic here, and you're waiting for the love. I'm not really sure what I'm picking up on, to be honest with you, so I'm not going to try, but it looks like something has happened. I have no idea what I'm picking up on. I feel like a little out of it. I don't know. If I'm feeling better, if I'm feeling like this, I don't know if I'm going to continue. If I can't talk. I don't know if I will do a reading tomorrow. I was hoping to do one tomorrow, but I might wait until Sunday. Hopefully I'm feeling better by then. I think it's Sagittarius. Oh, 10 of Swords. King of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Let me get the 10. 4 of Cups. 7 of Swords. Whoa, the Magician. You feel betrayed and manipulated by someone in particular. I don't know if this is a family member or a lover type dynamic. Please remember that. But I do feel like you are disappointed in the way things have played out with whoever this is to you. I feel like you feel like whoever this is and was extremely manipulative. And they only seem to come around when they want something here from you. For the King of Pentacles on their side, we've got the 5 of Wands, the Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles. This is an energy. It does look like on the outside that they display some type of stability here, but it's not. It almost looks like they'll cause conflicts and paint themselves as like, I don't want to say the victim, but it almost looks like, it's like, see, I'm not the problem. They're very grounded, very calculated here, and it feels a little extra. I don't like that. It's like, I don't like that. For the 6 of Pentacles, we've got the 9 of Cups, the Empress, the 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. What? Energetically, things look great. There's a desire for equal give and take. There's a desire for growth, stability, all the things. But for some reason, whenever it's combined with each other, things just kind of take a turn here. I don't know if your priorities aren't aligned with each other, or if you both just feel like misunderstood or unheard here. Interesting. All right. Taurus. The Lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Why the Lovers? 6 of Swords, 10 of Wands, the High Priestess. So I do feel like there is a choice that you need to make between possibly 2 individuals or one specific connection. I do feel like it is very hard to leave this one behind. I do feel like you're ignoring your intuition though, because it's almost like telling yourself it's too hard to... I'm getting face the music. I don't understand what that is supposed to mean. I don't know if there's some kind of accountability that needs to be taken here, or I don't know, something here. I don't know if it's a long time has gone by. It almost feels like too much time has gone by since you've seen or spoken to whoever this is. So it would, I don't understand. Something here about all time. It almost looks like you're trying to tell yourself it'll get easier and easier in time, and I'm not seeing that this energy ever really leaving, to be honest with you. I don't feel like you're talking to this, whoever this is. For the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Tower, the Three of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. This is an energy that feels like slowly but surely things were given up on here. I don't know if you left, they left, someone obviously left here. And I do feel like that over this period of time, it's like they don't have any choice but to move on, because this is a dynamic that would definitely take two to work on. I don't feel like you guys are in communication. What the hell? So I don't know if you're dreaming of them, thinking of them kind of randomly, or what exactly, but I do feel like they feel your energy as well. But I do feel like they felt like the ball was in your court and you're the one decided that walked away. So, okay. For the Ace of Swords, we've got the Knight of Wands, the World, the Page of Pentacles. The Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's confusion on whether or not to reach out, reach back out, offer some kind of apology or explanation, but it almost feels like that would be too much to do so. Now, I don't know if that's because of ego or because something quite drastically happened. The Tower is here and there would be no quote-unquote recovering from that. So I don't know what was done or said, but it's causing quite a bit of confusion here over why on earth still thinking or confused over the situation. My goodness. I was talking just fine. Capricorn. Woo. That card wanted to come out sideways. There's a soul connection. Okay. There's a soul connection here that you don't have the fondest memories of, or you're trying to remind yourself of the negative things in order to justify you leaving it here with the Tower, the Eight of Cups, the Star. I do feel like at some point you truly wanted things to work out here, but for some reason something just did not pan out. For the Seven of Pentacles on their side, they've got the Judgment, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. This is an energy that could have possibly been juggling, or you had options, or because of this now you have options. There seems to be some kind of a decision that they made on their end, or a lack of a decision here, a concrete decision between two. Yeah, they're juggling here. Their priorities, their commitments. For the Seven of Cups, we've got the High Priestess, King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. This is like screaming, if this is a romantic thing, third party energy. The Moon is here. Someone had secrets, whether it's you, them, both of you. It could be third, fourth, fifth party. I don't know. There's a lot going on here. Now, I don't know if there's several romantic options. If this is a romantic thing, if this is interfering family members, friends, messy coworkers, what exactly. But this is a situation where your intuition is guiding you here to stability and what would be a concrete, I'm getting a leveling field for you. I also feel like something might be coming to light here with the Tower, the Moon, and the Three of Pentacles. I'm being drawn to the flashlight here being shown on these. So you might be finding out some things here. I feel like that's why this wanted to come out sideways as well, because when this comes to light, whatever this is, you're going to have a different perspective of whoever that is, if you don't already. I cannot talk. What the hell? I was talking just fine. All right, Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, you've got the Sun. Let's see their side. The Star. Whoa. Nine of Swords. Interesting. Why the Sun? The Devil. King of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands, sideways. Ten of Swords, the Temperance card. The Nine of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you might be dealing with a particular energy that can be a bit controlling, possibly possessive as well. I do feel like the potential there for happiness is there, but it almost feels like an illusion. Give me one. Sorry about that. There seems to be quite a bit of possessiveness here. And I do feel like I said that there is some kind of illusion here in regards to the stability or the longevity of this. Now, I know that Knight of Pentacles is here, and that's usually the slow and steady wins the race, but I feel like this is more like over time this person has shown multiple, I'm getting red flags in regards to this. While this is what they would like to portray, I feel like they've shown you quite a bit more. Now, for this energy here, they're showing me, I also feel like you're showing me like you're desiring for this to get better over time, and I don't feel like it is. Whatever this is to you, I feel like you know that it's going to get worse, whatever that is. There's a very controlling, and now it could be on your side as well. Please remember, roles can be reversed, so please be aware enough that, you know, that would be you. This is an energy that desires equal give and take, but the fact that the Seven of Swords is over the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like there's a lack of either action or words. There's something not aligning here with whatever it is they're either talking about or planning, or the lack thereof. I do feel like the desire is there, but like I said, something to do with the action here. They also could be not showing up in the best loving kind of way. It almost feels like conditional love versus, you know, unconditional. So there's some kind of expectation here. Now here, someone is trying their best to avoid stressing out or thinking about whatever transpired here. There's a desire to, like I said, heal this, taking time. Like I said here, time for something to get better, to get over this. But I feel like some kind of damage has been done, and there was a lack of healing in regards to this. So someone feels like they've been stabbed in the back, and they're trying to ignore the elephant in the room, or sweep it under the rug. Sweeping the elephant under the rug. I said that one time, and I was like, that's not how this thing goes. That's not what I meant. All right, Aquarius. I cannot talk, y'all. Oh my goodness. The Lovers, Three of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Wheel. Let me see the Ace. Let me see the Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Let me see the Lovers. Interesting. I accidentally say Ace, and almost all the aces are out. For the Lovers, we've got the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Wands. Let me see the Three of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. The Devil. And I saw the Eight of Cups trying to pop out earlier. The Eight of Wands was just there when I cut it. Oh yeah, Eight of Cups. That's weird. I literally just picked it up. And yeah. Anyways. You got four. Well, they did. Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Moon, the Fool. You're showing me you have a choice to make here, and whether or not to pour into something. But why do I feel like this is about yourself here? It almost feels like you feel like if you were to pour into whatever this connection is to whoever this is, that it would be too hard for some reason. I'm getting like it's hard to love. It's like finding balance with self-love here is what I'm getting. The desire is there, but for some reason I feel like you're possibly externalizing the justification for it for some reason. I don't know. On this energy side with the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Moon, the Fool, this is a lot of threes and a lot of secrets here. So I'm not really sure what it is I'm trying to get away with. There's some desire here to either unite or reunite to overcome whatever this is and to start anew here. But it feels very, I'm getting a little sneaky here with the Moon and the Fool. It's like, well, I don't need to really disclose this information. Okay. And again, we have new energy here. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Wheel, Seven of Pentacles. There is a desire to work on this, closing one chapter to start a new one, to bring something either together or back together. But for some reason, it's very hard for you to stay balanced within this connection, whoever this is to you. So I would listen to your intuition, into your body, however it's responding right now. All right, Libra. Queen of Cups, Five of Swords came out a little wonky, then the King of Swords. All right. Why the Queen of Cups? The Moon, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. You have a lot of love for a situation, but it almost looks like you're hiding what the hell? Hang on. What are you hiding? Let me see the Five of Swords. There's something going on here. Hang on. The Lovers, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups. Oh, that was the Eight of Cups I just saw too. Let me see the King of Swords. The Hermit. Let me take what I just saw. Hermit, Five of Wands, Four of Wands. Okay, there's something you're hiding here. Page of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if someone did or said something here, but you're not letting it go. And I do feel like you're starting to take the first steps into letting whatever that is go, whether it be the partnership, the argument, the drama, whatever it is, you're taking the first steps here in letting this go. It does seem a little like you're trying to hide how much you're disappointed or how much love you have for said situation because you're holding on so tightly to whatever was done or said here and what you believe is the next course of action. Now on this side, this seems like an energy that was acting a little single or independent from this, I should say. And I do feel like anytime something was brought up in regards to that, there was a lot of conflict here. And I feel like that's now, it's like, well, fine, you want to be single, go be single. But again, I don't know what the type of dynamic this is, if this is a friendship, a romantic thing, or what exactly. So just keep that in mind. It's like, all right, well, go do you. Because that's what this energy feels like they've been doing. Now, the King of Swords, we have that emotional suppression here once again. Again, being single, the conflict within whatever this dynamic is, this connection, this commitment. So it does feel like I said, you're taking the first steps here. This Page of Pentacles. Okay. It almost feels like an emotional, like a avoidant that will like make your life hell until you're the one that finally chooses to walk away from it, is what it kind of feels like. Those are not pleasant. All right, Gemini. Judgment, the Five of Cups, the Hierophant. Uh-oh. Let's see, Judgment. Six of Swords is in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles upright. Two of Pentacles. You are undecided on whether or not to leave a situation, or you make a decision to leave, yet you change your mind just as quickly. Because changing... This is the decision card, the Judgment. It's supposed to be the quote-unquote final call, like that's it, yada yada. But then the Six of Swords comes out in reverse. So you could have decided to leave a situation and now you're like, oh shit, did I make the wrong choice or decision here? Let me go back. Let me offer this new beginning. But we have instability in regards to this. So you're telling me that you're unsure about a decision you have either already made or you're making. Okay? Let me see the Five of Cups. Ace of Wands. Four of Swords, the King of Cups. This is an energy that feels loss over this. They do desire some kind of a new beginning here, to bring things together, to heal, all these things. It almost feels a little anxious attachment, in all honesty, while this one feels a little avoidant. I would be a little worried about that. I would look into it. If you don't know what your attachment style is, please take a quiz from a reputable source or a therapist or something, and see what your dynamic is with this, whoever this is, okay? For the Hierophant, we've got the Six of Cups is in reverse. The Ten of Swords is upright. The Ten of Wands. Ouch. The Chariot. This is an energy, there is, I feel like, some type of commitment here. I don't feel like it's the most positive or the most healthy one. I'm kind of surprised the Devil or the Seven of Swords didn't pop out. And due to that is because the Six of Cups came out in reverse. So this could be someone that you have some history here with, could have children involved, childlike behaviors here, especially following with the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Someone did not act with an alignment of, you know, of their highest self here. I do feel like this energy is doing their best to heal. Here with this Four of Swords, it's like while they feel the loss of this, it's like, all right, well, I'm going to work on myself here is what I'm feeling. I feel like you're not, I feel like it's your energy, honestly, that's feeding this. It's like it's too hard to heal whatever happened here, or too hard to come together with this, whoever this is to you. It's like whenever you try, it's like you take 2 steps forward and then 3 steps back. So, yeah. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio, you've got the Judgment card, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Six of Wands. You're telling me you made a decision to leave a particular situation because of conflict and that you're feeling good about it now. Okay. I don't think you're feeling good about it, in all honesty. I think outwardly you're portraying that. You could be in like a fake it till you make it kind of energy, which I totally get. That's what you're doing when you manifest something. You have to act like you already have what you want in order to attract what it is you do want. So I get it. The problem is the Seven of Swords here, because it's like you left a situation but expecting it to somehow, some way come back around and resolve itself. So I would be a little watchful on that kind of energy. On this energy side with the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups came out in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. This is an energy that seems to be walking away and letting this go, whatever this is, and slowly but surely being okay with it. It does look like they are single, kind of ready to mingle kind of energy, or surrounding themselves with, I'm getting other energies here. So for the Three of Wands, we've got the Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. There's a very long period of waiting here. And I don't know if it's just been playing out for so long, or if there's a comeback around here with this Knight of Swords into this. It almost feels like a comeback, in all honesty. Interesting. It almost feels like not at this time. So I don't know, there's some kind of, and I know this sucks because nobody likes to hear the word divine, the words divine timing in a reading ever. But it feels like that. Like within timing, you know that if it's meant to be, it'll work out. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. So I would just keep an eye on that energy there for you, especially if this part resonated for whoever you're dealing with. You're not an option. Like, you're not going to be kept on the back burner just for someone to go dick or twat around until they're ready. Okay? No. All right, Cancer. Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords. I kind of wanted to come out sideways-ish. Let me see the Knight of Swords. Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups. You're showing me you're deciding something rather quickly, but at the same time, you're telling me you're not wanting to decide rather quickly. It almost looks like you need to decide something quickly, but you don't want to. That you're trying to weigh out different options here with the Seven of Cups and trying to make the best decision here possible for you. Now, on this energy side with the Nine of Wands that came out kind of wonky, the Tower, the Hangman, the Four of Pentacles. This is an individual that's quite guarded here towards you. I'm not sure why. It does look like they're trying their best to see things from different perspectives, but at the same time, they feel the need to be guarded around you for whatever reason. I don't know who this is to you or what this is. Could be a family dynamic, a friendship, a lover. I don't know, a job. I don't know. But it feels like something happened and someone's not willing to let this go at this time due to whatever reason, okay? But it feels, maybe they feel like they were an option here. And now it's like, well, I'm not being an option now. Here's the Eight of Wands. There could have been something that was said, possibly done here with the Knight of Swords. I don't know. For the energy shared, we have stress over something, some kind of conflict here. There is love here, but it seems like whenever there seems to be a coming together here with this Three of Cups, something tends to happen here. Something tends to happen with the Five of Wands. So it seems like there's like an old root issue here that is not being addressed at this time. That's possibly why this energy is like, we're not going to ignore this time. So either we deal with it or we don't. And it doesn't look like they're really willing to deal with it at this time. So, Pisces. Four of Cups. Whoa, whoa. The Hierophant came out in reverse. Five of Swords. Let me see the Four of Cups. Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, Two of Cups. Oh boy. King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Temperance card. Huh. Let's see the Five of Swords. Knight of Swords. Three of Swords, King of Cups. Ten of Swords. Ah. You're showing me disappointment in the lack of stability and the lack of consistency here. The lack of reciprocity. Reciprocity is what I'm getting. It almost feels like there's some kind of unhealthy attachment style here. The Devil to the Two of Cups. And then again, there's disappointment over the Ten of Pentacles. So that's showing me there's a lack of consistency, a lack of stability here. This is showing me an unhealthy attachment style here. Okay. If you don't know what that is, please look up whatever your attachment style is to whoever this is to you. This individual, whoever, whatever this is, does not feel very committed to this at this time with the Hierophant in reverse. What's interesting is like they're trying to portray that they are with the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. It's like, what do you mean? I have stability, I have love, I'm healing, I'm this, I'm that, I'm taking my time. I think they're full of shit. If the Hierophant had come out this way, say for example, it came out like this, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Temperance, and then the Hierophant, I'd say, yes, okay, they're trying their best to show up in how they can. It's like healing an unhealthy attachment style. Okay, they're doing their best, and which in that case you would only need to focus on yours. Okay, but that's not how it came out. It came out lack of commitment, showing me that they are doing their best, and they're not. It almost feels like they use excuses here for whatever reason to not show up properly or in the way that they actually want to. I do feel like someone has a bit of a, almost said a bit of a mouth. They say there's no filter here. They could be a little irrational, especially with the Knight of Swords. But with the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Swords, this is a very reactive connection. It could be on your side, could be on theirs, could be both of you, especially since it's in the shared connection here. But it almost looks like someone's triggering as proof of love here with the King of Cups. And if it's a healthy love, that's not the case at all. So I do feel like there is something quite unhealthy within this attachment that you have with whoever this is. So I would just be mindful of that, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I'm hoping I'll feel better tomorrow, or at least by Sunday at the very latest, so I can get back on here. And yes, we will be catching up on personal. So if you have booked a personal with me, as of now, we're keeping on track with everything. So hopefully I'm better by then. So we'll see. Have a good weekend. Bye.